Hello, my fellow crusts. It is so I just wanted to let you guys know that this video is going to be all over the place because I tried to film one and it was absolute trash, and I don't want you guys to have to experience that. So, this is actually 2 videos that I combined, and so if things are all over the place, I apologize. Listen, y'all, I will be in Disney on Saturday, and I'm so excited, and so that's just a little side note, which will give you an explanation as to why I'm talking in the next video and like what the heck I'm talking about. But I will be in Disney on Saturday, and that's what inspired me to make this video. So there you go. You're welcome. The reason that I'm going is because my cousin Mackenzie is in the Disney College program. He's been down there for about a semester now, and we never really get to see each other. We've been best friends ever since we were little. And so this summer we made a pact that I had to come to Disney, and my parents and my grandparents combined efforts, and they got me this trip to Disney for my birthday / Christmas. And so I get to go down and experience Disney with her for 4 days. I leave for Disney on Saturday, and I have finally gotten the plan of what we are doing. So I'll lay that out for you briefly because I know you're dying to hear. So I'll be arriving on Saturday night, and my cousin and my grandparents will be picking me up at the airport, and we're going to go to Disney Springs and have a late dinner and shop a little bit. And then Sunday is the surprise day, so I don't know what we're doing. My cousin is kind of taking over and is planning whatever it is that we're doing, and I'm unaware of it, so that'll be exciting. And then Monday we'll be spending all day in Magic Kingdom, and we'll be eating with the Winnie the Pooh characters, so that's super fun. And Tuesday we'll be going to Epcot, which I've never been to Epcot, so I'm super excited to experience that. And then we'll be doing that during the first part of the day, and then the second part of the day we'll be going to Hollywood Studios, which is my second favorite park, and I cannot wait for that. And then Wednesday I will be going to Animal Kingdom while my cousin works, and she'll be meeting me there in the park for part of the day until I have to leave. But anyways, back to the matter at hand. Here are my top 7 favorite Disney movies and why they are my favorite. Number 7 is Mary Poppins. And I love Mary Poppins because Dick Van Dyke is one of my favorite actors. He's super goofy and fun and very talented in my opinion. And Julie Andrews is also a queen. So the fact that they're in a movie together is pretty awesome. But I love the idea of Mary Poppins, this character who's practically perfect in every way and comes in and changes this family's life, creates a healthy relationship between these kids and their father that they've never gotten to experience before. And I also like how it takes live action and mixes it with animation, so that's pretty cool. Number 6 is The Jungle Book, and I love this idea of a boy who gets to grow up in the jungle, surrounded by animals and nature. I love nature, I love being outside, and so as a kid, getting to see this kid who grew up in the jungle was so cool to me. Like, that's exactly who I wanted to be. Number 5 is Inside Out, and I'm a psychology major, so I absolutely love Inside Out because it looks at the emotions and how they're all individually so cool, but how they're all so important, because I feel like there's this huge emphasis on our culture today about being happy all the time, but in reality that's just not how it works. And so I love how Disney emphasized this idea that our emotions are all equally important, and they all control our lives together. I thought that was really cool. They sort of emphasize that joy and sadness oftentimes work together, and that sadness isn't a bad emotion, and I really love it. Okay, 4 is Tarzan. Again, going back to this idea of being in the jungle, growing up with animals, being outside, And also this fact that, or the idea that Disney has of bringing together two things that seem so different and showing how they can coexist. I think that's super duper awesome. Number 3 is The Incredibles. I know technically it's a Pixar movie, but Disney, Pixar, whatever. I actually am not a huge fan of superhero movies, so I think it's kind of ironic that I like The Incredibles. But honestly, it's just super funny to me, super comical. I love the family dynamics in this movie. I love the animation. Of course, I love Frozone. How can you not like Frozone? Numero dos is Princess and the Frog. And this again goes back to the reason why I love Tiana so much. But the movie just really emphasizes this idea of ambition and how ambitions can drive us and how ambitions can be healthy and sometimes unhealthy, and how to balance those. And also recognizing that your ambition can be one thing and it's okay to change that. It's okay to have multiple ambitions. And I love the story of how Tiana is so driven, and how she still finds a way to love. And number 1 is Peter Pan. And I love Peter Pan because not only the music, but the story of going to this land that helps you never grow up, meeting this kid who creates such an aura of magic, this land that is so full of different stories, different fairy tale themes. It's almost like this place where you can go to escape, and you can only get there if you believe. And I just think that's so beautiful. And I know some people would go as far to say that it's a metaphor for heaven. I don't know if I would go that far, but I really do like this theme of faith and of trust that runs out throughout the movie. So there you go. Those are my top 7 favorite Disney movies. I've noticed that a lot of them, well, it's kind of an even mix between Disney Pixar and old classic Disney movies. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my last video in this series, which is going to be my top 7 favorite Disney songs. I will be singing, playing my guitar and piano for that video, so I'm super excited. And stay tuned for my vlogs while I'm in Disney. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye-bye.